Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Trinity Catholic High School for tonight's Varsity Boys Basketball Senior Night game featuring the visiting Tolton Catholic Trailblazers and your Trinity Catholic Titans. If everyone would please rise, gentlemen, and remove your caps. We will begin our evening with prayer and the playing of our national anthem. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord, please be with all these athletes as they compete this evening, and with the parents and fans who are here to support them. Grant all of us the wisdom and patience to display the utmost in sportsmanship and character, and send out a special blessing on all of those playing and cheering tonight for both the Tolton Catholic and Trinity Catholic communities. We ask all this in your name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of High School Hoops, the A-Train, Arlington Lane. We are live from Trinity Catholic High School. Tonight we have Father Tolton Trailblazers taking on the Trinity Titans. It is senior night here. It is senior night here at Trinity High School as they are announcing the starting five for tonight's game. And let's get the starters for you at this very moment before we bring in Palmer Alexander III and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. Before we get them in, let's get the starting five for both squads. And for Father Tolton Catholic, it's Trey McClung, Justin Boyer, number 3, Kiki Chivas, number 10, and Nathaniel Krebs, number 13, and 14, Javon Porter. As you see, it's senior night. Here is Will Johnson coming out. And Aaron Brady also in the starting lineup. Here he is coming out right now. Also, Dwight Lomax, a sophomore. There's Malcolm Harvey coming out. He's also a senior. And Jordan Fulton. So 4 seniors starting tonight for Trinity Catholic. Trinity has gone through a hard road for just a moment. They have not won a game this season. They're at 0-17, and Father Tolton is at 10-7. Let's bring along Palmer Alexander III and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. First off, Palmer Alexander, you got a chance to speak it over with the coach of Father Tolton. So what your thoughts on him right now?
Yeah, and listen, his demeanor was calm and steady. And, you know, he just being aware of the circumstances that he's in, he knows he's playing a team that hasn't won yet, and he knows they're really dangerous.
We're bringing in Kelsey McClure. Kelsey, tonight we getting hot quality action. You getting your first taste of it. How you feeling right now?
Hey, I'm super excited to just be back in this environment. Is super amazing. I haven't seen a high school game in I don't know how long, but I'm so excited to be in this atmosphere, and I know it's going to be a great game.
All right, we're getting the tip together. And Father Tolton gets the tip here. Here is McKinney. Being guarded by Lomax inside. Boyer inside again with the basket. Yes. Javon Porter gets the first 2.
Yeah, not a lot of shot blocking in the interior, and that's a weakness that the Trinity Titans have. But their strength is their athleticism and the way they play on defense.
We got a foul here, and that is on McKinney. That'll be his first.
You know, on to this, our second chance, getting a chance to get a look at Trinity, and I love this team. And again, don't let their record fool you. They have a really talented team, and they've been in some close games this year.
That is by Brady. That's off. And here comes Father Tolton. Here's McKinney. Over to Porter. Porter showing the dribble. Inside. For a basket, no. And Johnson gets the rebound for the Titans. Here's Fulton. Trying to get some space and can't. Ahead. And a lay-in for Father Tolton. 4-0 Father Tolton.
Yeah, it looked like Fulton was trying to draw some contact, and he kind of got caught up in space. And Kelsey, you know this as a player, you never want to leave your feet that soon in transition.
Of course not, you know, and that's the thing that happens the most is when you leave your feet that soon, you see what happens, for sure.
Father Tolton gets the rebound. And McKinney being guarded by Lomax. Inside the Porter. And that was broken up by Jordan Fulton.
And that's honestly what they're going to have to do is, you know, try to play that backside to help out with how big he is down in the post for sure.
Here's McKinney. There's a three. It's off the back iron. Porter gets the offensive rebound. And the jam. The jam by Justin Boyer, and he was fouled.
Well, you know, the biscuits wasn't ready to come out the oven yet, but I guess they ready now. Nice jam on the baseline.
And Boyer goes to the line for a free throw. And it's off. And the rebound by the Titans. And not aware, he gets a steal. Tries to take it away, and Lomax gets the loose ball. Here's Lomax trying to keep the dribble on McKinney, applying pressure. Lomax over to Fulton. There's Brady. Back to Fulton over in the corner. He'll take the drive off the hoop and in. Great basket by Jordan Fulton. 6-2 in the early going. Boyer. Over to Krebs. He'll take it. Gets the bounce.
Hey, that's strength. That's strength. He muscled him all the way down the baseline, made a shot. Good timeout by Coach McCall.
Definitely needed here at this point. 8-2 to score with 5:34 to go here in the first quarter. Hey, folks, make sure that you go and check out everything that's going on at the In the Zone Network. Go over to Facebook at In the Zone Network where we have the game streaming live right now. You can also go over to Twitter at NTZ Network and on Instagram at NTZ Network. All great programming, great content. We bring it here for you through the In the Zone Network. This game is powered by Zulu Sports as well, along with the In the Zone Network.
You know, with Trinity facing the height differential what they're going to have to play smart, like they did in that Lutheran North game, as they face a height differential almost every game. So that means that you got to be disciplined. You got to play your passing lanes and don't reach.
All right. Back as we get the action now, here's Brady. Tries to get inside. Porter with the rejection. Great job by Porter. He's carrying it up right now as we speak. Porter outside. Bucket. Three-point basket by Tolton, and it is now 11-2.
I can tell now that Porter is going to make sure that he gets his teammates open and also contributes with his assists. He's all over the place, honestly.
Outside. Over to Brady, over to Lomax. Thought about it. Back out to Brady. Here's McKinney Gardner. Here's Johnson. Tries to get the Euro. He gets it to Brady. Brady, he'll take it up. Off the back iron. Crepes with the rebound. And here is Boyer. 11-2 Trinity. He gets inside. He's fouled. So the foul on number 3, Adam Brady, his first.
You know, in situations like this, when you face with an opponent that is that much bigger than you are, you have to play that much smarter than the other team. You know, getting to the space before the other player do, slowing the game down because they can't get into a track meet with this team.
Jordan Lumpkins into the ball game now for Trinity. As that was McClooney getting inside, he gets foul here, and Boyer will go to the line. That's Krebs going to the line for 2. So 2 shots now coming up for Krebs. 3rd team foul. That is the 2nd foul on Adam Brady.
And this Trinity team is very capable of pulling a lot of points on the board, but Kelsey, it looked like in that last situation in the half-court set, it was kind of like they was a little indecisive of what they want to do.
Well, you see, honestly, that has a lot to do with the defense that Tolton is putting on right now. You see they kind of are coming up aggressive as soon as they come across half-court, and it's making it hard for Trinity, which makes them force up quick shots like that.
Lumpkins off with the basket here. Here's Chivas inside. The basket, no. Porter brings it back down. Got a foul here on the floor.
Porter is a big man. He's a big man down there. And when you reach, fouls get called on you. And also, too, you got to remember the officials are paying close attention to how the flow of the game is.
Boyer with the basket, now 15-2. Father Tolton. Here is Fulton. Over to Lomax. Need a basket here. Johnson. Looking. He takes the dribble inside. He'll take it to the basket, puts it up and in. He'll go to the line to shoot a free throw.
Will Johnson is probably the most explosive player in the gym, believe it or not. I remember how the Lutheran North coaches oohed and awed over his athleticism, the way he was able to explode by people. But now you got to manufacture some points, some defense.
13-4 now, Father Tolton. 15-4, Father Tolton. Here's Krebs. Here's Boyer from the top of the key. Banks it home and in. 18-4.
Well, that's what ATM cards are for. Yeah, and he wore the number 3 on his jersey.
Here's Lomax. He'll take the jumper from the side, gets the bounce. So Dwight Lomax gets on the board here.
That's not good transition defense at all. Trinity not getting back. And now they got a foul in transition.
Free throws coming up for Father Tolton.
All right, Kelsey, you've coached before. What do you do in a situation like this? You down, 18-6. It's in the first quarter, but morale, you don't want to lose no more morale. What do?
Right. I think that it is smart for Trinity to, of course, call a timeout like they're doing now, give their team a chance to rest, and also make it very clear that we are not taking our foot off the gas, right? You see Tolton, they're putting that pressure on, and they're putting it on early, but you don't have to force anything. You don't have to rush your shots. It's the first quarter. The game will come to you. Just continue to take great shots and contribute to the baskets and great defense.
As we say, we got Kelsey McClure here, and then we show a little bit of
stolen
action
by McClure.
With Kelsey
all
McClure.
Alone, all the way to the basket.
St. Louis surge.
On defense.
Carter to McClure, who's going to fire up the left-handed three, and she buries it.
Showing a little outside.
Crosses over, hands off the glass, and good. McClure grabs the offensive board behind the back and off the glass. On as well.
Absolutely he is. And again, Kelsey McClure, she's the future of this basketball team. With more confidence and the efficiency. That's the one thing. A lot of players, when they score double digits, they got to take 10, 15 shots. Now, Kelsey.
And that is way off by McClooney. And it'll go over to the Titans.
So a prime example, as you can see, you have Tolton in a press coming up the court. They are not taking their foot off the neck. They're truly showing that they are a powerhouse team, and they're going to show.
And Harvey with the bad pass, and it'll go back to the Trailblazers.
So, Kelsey, from a defensive standpoint, okay, you see the size differential. How do you attack a taller team when you don't have the height?
Well, exactly like you said, you're going to have to go by speed. You know, Palmer, a lot of times you see these big guys and you get intimidated, and that's what I feel like Trinity is doing right now, is getting a little intimidated because they see the size. When in reality, if they move the ball up the court, take their time, they can really get in the foot race with these bigger guys.
And I think bigger guys don't like to be sped up.
They don't.
Chivas with the three is now 21-6 Trinity as Lomax gets it poked away. McClooney getting really close on him. Here's Johnson trying to get inside. As Lumpkins trying to keep it. He's trapped in the corner. Is Lomax. Out to Johnson. He'll take the three. Back iron. Porter gets the rebound. And what a pass by Boyer, and Boyer hits the deck.
It's a great pass, great pass. Again, Tolton is in total control of this game. It has been for the tip-off. From the jump, they have been able to come out and show the speed and be able to show their skills, and it's showing right now. It's showing on the scoreboard.
Porter and Aho coming into the game now for Father Tolton. And into the game now for Trinity is Hobson. You got to tuck that shirt in, young man. Entering in the game, got to make sure that that shirt is tucked. He'll get the shot here. No. Porter gets the offensive rebound. Inside with the left hand. Yes. Appeline with the bucket for Father Tolton. Here's Lomax. Fulton. Harvey. Here's Lomax. Taking it to the cup with the left hand. No. Appeline gets the rebound. Aho coming. And the shot by Chivas is good. And that's a three-point basket there for Chivas. 26-6 here.
Boy, you're really seeing a team take advantage of another team when they don't have the height. You're seeing a team getting beat just because they don't have height.
Here's Porter. And outside is Porter. No. Appeline, no. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple.
What's really super important here now is that Trinity doesn't start to speed up as they get on offense. You know, you have a lot of time on your hands. You have 3 more quarters to play, and I think they just need to calm down and really try to contribute to some baskets right now.
Yeah, and that's the number one thing. Don't speed it up. You're only going to make the situation, I think, worse. But I will say this, though, too. If you turn up the intensity on defense at least a little bit, you may be able to force some turnovers, get some easy baskets. It's going to be hard to score against that team in the half-court set.
Porter being double-teamed outside. Inside, no. Porter tried to get it in, no. He gets his own offensive rebound. He'll make the turnaround, puts it in on 3 defenders. Wow. Here's Harvey. Inside and it's foul. And Hobson to go to the line for 2. Grown man move on that last play by Father Tolton Porter. 2 free throws coming up for Hobson. Off the back iron. Lomax back into the game. Adam Brady will have a seat.
Yeah, I haven't called that young man Brady, not yet. I called his name a lot in that last contest, but not yet today.
Here's Aho. 11 seconds to go. Porter. Inside Appeline. And offensive foul here. A little bit of a shove. 3 seconds coming for Trinity. See if they can get a basket here to end the quarter. Here's Fulton. I don't think he's aware of the time. Harvey will take it. It'll count if it goes. No. So after one, Father Tolton with a big advantage, 28-6. We'll step aside for just a moment. Come back with more of High School Hoops, presented by Zulu Sports and the In the Zone Network. Back with High School Hoops, the A-Train Arlington Lane. Alongside with me is Palmer Alexander III and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. I'm going to talk to Kelsey first, 28-6, as we're getting ready to start the second quarter. So far, what have you seen? What are the positives that you've seen so far with Father Tolton?
Father Tolton is definitely setting the tone for this game. They've come out busting heads, and they're sure to continue to do that. In fact, again, whenever you have such tall players on this team and they're able to run and transition the way that they are, there's not much that you can do.
Palmer?
I mean, just to piggyback off what she said, and again, look at Trinity. I think, maybe the losing has caught out with them. If you think about it, losing takes its toll on people. And you go entire season, you had some close games, you lose them, and then you had some blowouts mixed in between that. And even though it's senior night, it looked like the life has gotten knocked out of them already.
Remember in their last encounter, they lost 69-61. So you would think they would look at the positives from that game and think they could take it on, especially with a towering team such as Father Tolton.
Well, absolutely. I mean, especially the way that guys like Lomax played and Brady and Fulton and Johnson, they got the talent. That's no question. It's just that tonight's game plan, I think they tried to run up and down the court with this team, and this is not the team to do that with.
Here's Porter, back iron. No. Porter gets his own offensive rebound, uses the left hand. No. Apollon gets the offensive rebound. A-Hope over to Brooks. He's stripped. Ball on the floor. And it looks like Father Tolton gets it, and
now, see, the defense will be key to determining if Trinity will be able to make a run and come back against this Tolton team. You play good defense, but you have to be able to also get a rebound. Box out, get that rebound, and go.
Hold over to Porter. He'll take the three on the right side. No. And a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, Trinity needs a few possessions where they're able to get some points, feel good about yourself. Everything's about self-esteem too in life, right? You get a few shots to go down and you feel good. Your defense picks up, your intensity picks up. Trinity hasn't went on a run yet.
Here's Brady inside to Fulton. There you go. That starts off with a basket for Trinity. Jordan Fulton with the basket there.
And I think Porter didn't even bother jumping because he didn't think, they haven't made many shots.
And a rejection there by Jordan Lumpkins. So a little life coming in. And Father Tolton coming in with a bunch of subs. So Hornschmeyer coming into the game. McClooney back in. Krebs also entering in the game now for Father Tolton. Boyer as well. He'll take it from the top. Swish. Boyer with the basket now 30-10. Father Tolton.
Really good shot by Father Tolton, and that just goes to show you how they've been poised all game. They have been controlled. They are not rushing shots, and that is why they are up the way that they are right now.
The basket by Will Johnson, 30-12.
They're going to need more of that. He's their most explosive player. He's been getting to the rim, at will tonight. No pun.
Here's Brady to Johnson. And Lumpkins couldn't handle it. Great job by McClooney getting around. Boyer. And it's rejected by Lumpkins. And Johnson wasn't ready. Here's Boyer. Inside. Basket and a foul.
Remember when I was talking about Trinity doing something to feel good about themselves? They haven't had now one basket in transition all game. And so when the opportunity presented itself, they were so out of sync that they ended up turning it over. Then you get a three-point play going the other way.
Hobson and Lomax back into the game now for Trinity. Boyer hits the free throw. 33-12. Here's Lomax. Being guarded by McClooney. Over to Harvey. Ball loose. Lomax gets it. Harvey inside to Fulton. Almost looked like he wasn't ready for that pass, but Lomax will take it from the outside. No. And it's Boyer with the rebound. He pushes head to Chivas. Chivas with the basket.
Chivas slowed down, and that's a pro move right there. Looks like Derek Chivas, actually.
Here's Lomax. Brady slipped a bit. Here's Lomax again. Harvey over on the left side. Inside to Hobson. Harvey, he'll take a three. Short. Here's McClooney. Over outside here at the top of the key is Chivas. Wide open for three, and that's too easy.
So it looks like, of course, Tolton has it figured out that the ball moves quicker than anyone on the floor, and that if Trinity could get that together, then they may be able to get them some baskets.
Here's Fulton. And a foul on the floor.
Tell you something else. Been waiting on Dwight Lomax to get going. Dwight Lomax is extremely explosive, and he hasn't had a shot to go down yet so far in this game. Real exciting player. Here's Will Johnson coming back to the game. Again, he's been getting whatever shot that he wants, but he's been having trouble finishing at the rim at times.
Hobson will head to the bench. And we got free throws coming up. Refs are confirmed. The 1-and-1. And Fulton takes the dribble. Can't get it. Johnson coming in with the rebound. And he makes the play. Here's Lomax. He'll get it off the loose ball. No. Boyer gets the rebound. Dwight Lomax really can't get it to go this point in the first half as Boyer misses. McClooney gets the rebound. Swipe and a foul here. And that foul's on Woods. That's his first. McClooney getting a couple of free throws.
Again, what's most important here for Trinity is to try to get as many rebounds as they can get, so that way they can attack on the opposite end. If you're not getting rebounds and you're allowing Tolton to continue to get those rebounds and get those offensive boards and continue to score, it's going to be a long game.
And, you just got to start executing the fundamentals, too, especially when you're trying to rebound, sealing your man off, because the only way they're going to be able to get the ball is to reach over and foul you.
27-point lead for Father Tolton as Lomax sees the basket very easily. And back come on the other end for Tolton. McClooney. Tip pass, great ball movement. And the steal by Lomax. And it'll remain with the Titans. Got to be aware of your surroundings on the floor.
But you see, like I mentioned earlier, how they've been struggling in transition, trying to get something going. And then when the opportunity presents itself, they still haven't cashed one in. Well, Lomax did get that one when they wasn't paying attention. And it looked like, they came to life a little bit and they started to, show a little defensive intensity.
And so we had Palmer, you got a chance to talk it over with Coach Osborne of Father Tolton. So we'll step aside. We'll move forward as I get in from my producer in my ear. As we bring it back to action, 39-14, just under 4 minutes to go from Trinity Catholic High School. The A-Train Arlington Lane. Alongside with me is Palmer Alexander III and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. 25-point advantage. So we got Porter, Boyer, McClooney, Chivas, and Krebs for Father Tolton. Johnson, Brady, Lomax as Johnson to the cup. Back iron. Woods along with Fulton for Trinity. Boyer. McClooney. Porter bobbles it a bit. He looks inside to Chivas. Poked away. Brady. Porter. All right, ball movement. McClooney with the three. And they get another basket.
You talk about a textbook coach's dream, right? How many passes did you see in that offensive possession? And they got a great shot.
Lomax can't find the hoop. As Boyer couldn't get the pass. Lumpkins into the game. Saw Porter, he thought that Boyer was cutting to the hoop.
A rare mistake tonight, right?
Very rare. Here is Lomax.
Now, when you think about super quick players like Lomax and Johnson, they're easy to get to the basket. They have to be able to continue to be explosive but make those finishes.
And then, you start putting more pressure, not just on the defense, but on the officials. Make them have to make the call. I'll tell you something else too, Kelsey. If I'm Trinity, I'm pressing, I'm trapping, I gotta try something. I gotta throw something different at them because they're way too comfortable with these skip passes and everything else. Yeah, you got the height advantage, but let's get underneath somebody's shirt.
Exactly.
And Lomax gets that first free throw to go. So 42-15 the count. Scoreboard in the gym is incorrect. And misses the second. Here's Porter. And jump ball. And it'll remain with Father Tolton.
Back to what you said, Palmer. If I'm Trinity, I am pressing all the way up. I am not letting up, for one, because I'm down, but also because these bigger guys, they do not want that pressure like that.
Yeah. Avalon with the jam! And that brings a rise to Father Tolton's bench. That's rejection to go along with it by Porter.
That was the second jam, and yes, the biscuits were ready.
Here's Lomax. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Lomax setting up the play. Got to get something going here for Trinity. Brady. Over to Harvey. Brady.
Looks like Tolton is in a zone, and again, the fastest thing on the court is the basketball. They have to stop dribbling. If I'm Trinity, I'm passing and moving the ball and trying to get a shot. You can't be scared to shoot over these guys no matter their height.
Johnson will do it, and he'll knock it in just like that.
And that is exactly what Trinity needs.
Here's Porter. Harvey closely guarding. You can see the height advantage. As Boyer, back iron, Apollon fighting, he lost the ball. Here comes Trinity, Lomax looking, rejected by Porter. Here's Harvey. No, Lumpkins is called for the loose ball foul. Oh, that'll remain here, excuse me.
Avalon is a big kid, and just wait until he really starts to get figured out, right, and figure some things out. He's going to be difficult to deal with, but in the meantime, if you give him a little bit of room, he's going to get up and dunk you. But if you meet him, he's going to have a little trouble trying to get around you.
As Harvey was trying to get the loose ball and a fight to the floor. This time it'll remain with Trinity on the jump ball. You get another Boyer in action as one replaces the other. A lot of brothers on this team in here. Here's Brady. He'll take the three. Back, iron. Here's Porter. Coming up on a minute to go here in the first half as he'll take it from the top. No, Brady gets the rebound.
Good rebound, now attack.
Brady's thinking of it. Here's Fulton. And it looked like that was partially blocked by Apollon. Porter, Apollon, left hand, no! And Harvey, Fulton. He said he'll take a three. Why not?
Hey, it was good from the moment it left his hands. And I'm glad for him, man, because he's one of the better offensive players they have.
Porter. Looks like they'll hold for the final shot here. 20 seconds to go. Getting it set as we speak. Looking at the clock now. Apollon inside to Boyer. No. Porter tried to get it down. One hand jam. 46-21. And that'll end the half. So after one half of play, 46 Father Tolton and 21 for Trinity Catholic. Step aside for just a moment. We'll come back, and then when we return, Palmer Alexander will talk it over with Coach Osborne.
I'll do just that. I'll do just what I just did. I just turned off the mics. Huh? Oh, you did that? Okay.
big man at Violet. Jordan would like to thank his coaches for all of his sports and his family. He loves you all. Jordan Tolton. Final speaker this evening is number 10, Dr. Varsity. He's been on our team for 2 years. Malcolm also plays football and runs track here at Trinity. After high school, Malcolm plans on majoring in engineering, but is undecided on school he wants to attend. Malcolm's most memorable moment was when he stayed in football and track.
There's the three, no good. Laura Johnson over her shoulder with the rebound to Williams. Bounce pass to McClure. Great recognition.
4 quarters.
Kelsey McClure now dribbling down the lane. She found a lane and got it to go. Robinson sets the screen to give her some space. She pulls up right outside the right elbow and makes the shot for Toledo. Here's McClure. Can't finish, but she does get the rebound after the tip by Lerma, and she got it to go.
To be in with the surge.
McClure grabs that rebound and baseball pass down the court to Letty Lerma, who goes up and lays it in.
As we bring it back into action, we got a chance to show our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure, with some highlights. And Kelsey, she's showing up. You know, she is the state of the franchise, right? Is that the face of the franchise? That's right. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I got that correct. Face of the franchise for the St. Louis Surge, doing great action. The A-Train Arlington Lane. Special guest commentator Kelsey McClure. Boyer going inside for Father Tolton, puts in for 2. And Palmer Alexander bringing you the action. A little bit of stats for you. Chivas and Boyer 16 and 13 each for Father Tolton. There's a basket there by Trinity. And 7 apiece with Jordan Fulton and Dwight Lomax.
And what I was going to say really quick about the highlight package with Kelsey McClure in it is that when she did all that stuff during the game, it also made me a better commentator because I know what I was talking about, right? I mean, it happened. It happened. That's why you need to subscribe. It will happen.
Here's Porter for 3. Fight for the rebound as it's a loose ball, and Johnson gets it. Johnson trying to keep the dribble. It's going to be called a carry.
Yeah, Johnson playing a little too fast, and that's the danger too. When you have a guy that is just so athletic and so explosive, but not able to always harness it and play under control.
Here's Boyer over to Krebs. Porter being closely guarded by Fulton. He gets inside. Turn around. No good. Fulton gets the rebound. Fulton try to keep the dribble. Trap. Johnson gets it. And loose ball Brady. And Chivas gets the steal. And he hits the deck. Porter. Inside the Krebs. Circus shot. No. Porter. It's going to be a jump ball.
Now I'm going to go ahead and speak on Johnson right now. Super athletic, super quick, and can get to the rim. But what he has to do is be able to lead his team, especially being such an impactful player on the court. Not forcing those turnovers and getting them right now.
Here is Johnson. Try to get it inside.
And see, Will Johnson is not a facilitator. You know, he's not. He's not a facilitator.
And he gets a seat on the bench.
He's a guy that you give him the ball in a one-on-one and let him blow by a guy, and get a shot. But he's not the guy that you look to, facilitate your offense. That's what Lomax does so well.
Another thing I'll say about Johnson is, he does a lot more dribbling than anything. I think he should move the ball a little bit quicker, get him some open shots because he is a great player.
Here's Porter. Porter loses it. Lumpkins gets it. Lumpson all the way to the basket. No. Harvey, no. And Boyer gets the loose ball. Here is Porter. Good dribble. Inside. Krebs puts it in. Chivas puts it in for 2.
Porter is showing off the ball handling skills for a big man. And, he's had a pretty good game so far.
Harvey will take a 3 from the top of the key. No. Well, I got an injury timeout here. And a full timeout on the floor. See, he'll get looked at. As Apollon will substitute in, we'll stay right here. 50-23, the count. We're broadcasting live from from Trinity Catholic High School here in St. Louis. The A-Train Arlington Lane. Alongside with me is Palmer Alexander III and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. We're getting the plays together right now. Taking a breather for a moment. Hey, make sure that you check out the In the Zone Network. Folks, you can go to facebook.com/InTheZoneNetwork. Make sure you go to Twitter at In the Zone Network. Got great content. You can go find us on Podomatic. You can find us on Spotify or wherever your great podcasts are. You can check out In the Zone with Palmer Alexander. The A-Train Show with the A-Train Arlington Lane. You can also check out the Price Check with my man Josh Price. Great content for you in store over at the In the Zone Network.
Hey, even our special guest commentator was on the In the Zone show not that long ago.
Go check that out right now.
No, check out the game first, then they can check it out after.
Exactly.
That's how that goes. Bringing it back to action is McClooney. Over to Porter. Inside the apple line. And he puts it in with the left hand.
Patience.
A lot of it. Here's Lomax. Over to Brady. Fulton trying to keep the dribble.
A lot of dribbling. It's a lot of dribbling going on, and that's not good for Trinity. They have to swing the ball, move the ball around the court, get these guys tired so they can get some baskets.
Here's Lomax. Pass to Fulton in the corner. And can't get the bounce. And it will remain with the Titans. See what happens here on this possession. It's Johnson, Lumpkins, Brady, Lomax, and Fulton for the Titans. Here's Fulton. He takes a wild shot, loose ball. McClooney gets it for Father Tolton. Here's Krebs over to Apple line. Into Krebs using the left hand, no. And Porter's going to get called for the foul here. .52-23 to count. Getting closing on 4 minutes gone by here in the third.
You know, the more I look at Avalon, he looks like the type of player, once he gets his footwork together, he is really going to be something to deal with in the post.
That'll remain with the Titans. So Apollon, Boyer, McClooney, Krebs, and Porter for Father Tolton. Here's Fulton. The crossover dribble, tried to get in, he lost it. Here's Porter. He got away with a travel. Can't get it. Gets his own offensive rebound, and Johnson takes it. Here's Lumpkins with the left hand. Can't get it. There's going to be a foul here.
I think it's very evident that Tolton does not believe in Trinity's perimeter game. They are allowing them to just dribble around in circles, and they want them to shoot a shot. They want them to show them that they can make a basket.
Yeah, and not just that, they're not putting a body on them when they do put a shot up and giving them some resistance. Sometimes, too, if you punch a team back, that'll give them a reason for, to give you a little bit of respect.
Here's Porter. Clooney, he'll take the three from the outside, and it rattles it in. So the three-point basket by McClooney, 55-23. Lomax hits the deck, Johnson. Lomax. It seems like right now Trinity is kind of just out of control. They've been that way the entire game. And like Kelsey said, they've allowed them to just dribble. Here's Brady. Gets inside, wild shot, bounces, goes in. And he'll go to the line with the and one.
But look how hard you had to work, to get that shot and all that dribbling. And, you're going to tire yourself out. The thing with it that you want to be as efficient as possible, too, on offense, and you want to make sure that you execute. But, again, ball movement, the lack of ball movement is one of the reasons, why they're struggling a little bit today.
If I was on Krebs, that was his third. Porter hits the bench, and Brooks into the game now for Father Tolton.
And even though Trinity hasn't won a game, I'm telling you, this is not a bad basketball team.
It's Father Clooney with the miss. Brady on the run, using the right hand. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Well, good to see Brady come to life. Hasn't had a lot of shots fall down. I can say that about the whole team, but he's another one of those guys who, once he gets some offense going, this team comes to life. Will Johnson can't do it all by himself today.
As Brady gets the friendly bounce. Got that home cooking a little bit. Porter coming into the game now. Well, Father Tolton, and Krebs will take a seat. (55-27) as Brady hits both. Here's Porter. And took steps.
Again, a rare mistake by this Father Tolton team, who's pretty much almost played a perfect basketball game.
Lomax, Brady. Lomax from the top of the key for three. Appelon's flying in for the rebound, but he throws it away.
Now, I don't have the stats in front of me. I believe that's their fourth turnover of the ball game. And Kelsey, listen, if you have 4 turnovers, right, you're more than likely winning, right?
Well, you should.
You should. Let me correct you.
Here's Brady. He'll take the jumper out from the outside, puts it in for 3.
That's that young man named Brady. I'm always big on the rotation of the ball. Didn't it look good?
Amazingly so. It's going back the other way.
3 seconds.
Loose ball foul there.
Now, what I can say about Brady and Fulton, I am loving their energy, their intensity, no matter what the score is. Those are the type of players that you want on the court no matter what.
Yeah, now they need Lomax just to knock down some shots, and they'll be right back in this game.
Here's Brady. He'll take it in.
That young man named Brady, he has come alive late in the third quarter.
7 quick points, and that brings Osborne to bring Porter back to the scores table. Here's Boyer. He'll go to the line for 2.
You see Fulton, though. You see how close Fulton got up on him. They starting to they turned up their defense intensity now. They made a few shots, and now they're starting to feel good about themselves.
Now, see, Palmer, now is the time for Trinity to get in a press. They need to be scoring and then attacking literally immediately. They're scoring, they're up right there.
Yeah, trapping them, all kinds of stuff. Just throw the whole sink at them.
Boyer makes both. Chivas and Porter are now entering into the game for Father Tolton. So Harvey, Lomax, Johnson, Fulton, and Brady for the Titans. Here's Brady. Over to Johnson. Lomax at the top. Just under a minute to go in a timeout. And a full timeout on the floor. Let's check in with Coach McCall right now. Kelsey, bring it back in. Kelsey, what do you think that Coach McCall was saying to his group at this moment?
I think that right now it's important to continue to attack. I think right now what they were doing in regards to that last timeout, they were trying to rush it. They were trying to get back to putting their foot on the pedal, which is what's needed. But at the same time, do not allow yourself to start making those silly mistakes again just because you feel like you're in a rhythm. You have to continue to do the things that were working, move the ball around, get a good shot, and that's exactly what I hope he was saying to them.
Bring it back into action. The A-Train Arlington Lane, alongside with me is Palmer Alexander and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. Here's Lomax. As you can see, Porter's now guarding Brady to try and slow him down here.
You know, I haven't seen any screens happening at all, and that is throwing me off. You have these bigger guys. You want to try to get the slowest person on the court on some of these faster guards. Why not set some screens?
Yeah, and make them have to fight through a screen for once, you know, and maybe draw a foul or two.
Exactly.
Johnson can't get it. Porter with the rebound.
Oh, that's
Even
a nice
down
pass.
to Jeebus.
Nice pass.
And he gets the lay-in.
That was a nice pass.
Had it came off the rim, you knew what we was getting ready to see.
Here is Lomax. Reset. Down to 15 seconds to go here in the third. Lomax gets it back from Brady. Down to 7 seconds to go. He'll take it from the left side. He can't get it to fall. And that'll end the quarter here. That will not count. So after 3 quarters, the Trailblazers of Father Tolton 59. The Titans of Trinity Catholic High 33. Fourth quarter coming up in just a moment. Step aside, be right back to finish off the fourth right after this.
Huh? Okay. Hey, I'm going down to 2 minutes.
Back with high school hoops action, the A-Train Arlington Lane. Alongside with me is Palmer Alexander. Our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. We're live at Trinity High School here in St. Louis. 59-33 to count by Father Tolton. As Apollon and Porter. Apollon stepping inside using that left hand. No. And Johnson gets the rebound. And another bad pass by Johnson. It'll go the other way.
He's playing too fast, but that's the thing. The only drawback is when you playing that fast. Nobody. Excuse me, sir. I was talking, and you can have another biscuit.
Indeed, indeed. The jam by Apollon. He'll go to the line for a free throw.
You know, I do like apple jam, too. It's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, that's what happened when you get a jam. You lose a little bit of power.
But listen, Father Tolton, ever since that first dunk, they've been looking for him all game long. And when you're up by this much, that's all you want to do.
Fulton loses it.
Again, too much dribbling going on with Trinity. They are trying to do way too much at a time like this, and they need to get the ball up the court and just get some shots.
Outside is Chivas. He'll take a three. And Lomax corrals the rebound. And he gets past him. Outside is Brady. No. Harvey gets the offensive rebound. Harvey with the three. No.
No rebounders either.
Here's Porter. Against the smaller Harvey. Chivas. Looking for Apollon, but Porter, he said he'll take it. Gets it in the Apollon, and a foul right there by Lumpkins.
Pretty good pass.
And you know something, a big guy like Avalon, you want to make a guy like that go to the line and make shots. You know, he got his points off easy putbacks and dunks, but he struggled a little bit at the line today.
And Apollon misses the first. (61-33). A minute and a half gone by as Apollon hits the second. We're here in the fourth.
Avalon reminds me of that traditional big man that can play with his back to the basket.
Here's Brady to the hoop. May have been redirected a bit. Here's Porter. Going inside, and he'll get the basket.
Porter has been exhibiting his ball handling skills all evening long, that time going coast to coast.
Brady for a three. That's good. Ahead. Apollon wanted it up. He got it down instead. And Johnson gets the steal for the Titans. Here's Fulton. Taking it to Fulton. He puts it up. And a technical foul now on Jordan Fulton.
Yeah, him and Porter. And see, remember when Porter threw the dunk down before halftime and he flexed, and they didn't forget that.
Indeed, he did not.
I love it. I love the fire. I love the energy. I love the consistent just pressure and showing that there is no intimidation. It doesn't matter what the score is. We are going to continue to take it at your throat. I love it.
But the sidebar is that in that sequence, they had an easy layup, but as Kelsey mentioned earlier, dribbling the ball 70 feet down the court instead of just throwing it down there and getting yourself an easy layup.
Chivas missed the first. He'll get a second here.
I don't think Trinity has got any points in transition at all tonight. I don't think they scored anything in transition tonight. And you can't win a game when you don't get points in transition. But on the other hand, Father Tolton only has 4 turnovers. So if you're not forcing any turnovers, you're not going to be able to generate no offense either.
Well, the best way to beat a press or beat any type of great defense is to push the ball up the floor by passing the ball, not dribbling the air out of it by truly moving the ball up the court by passing it. When you do that, you're beating the defenders up the court every single time, and Trinity has just failed to do that tonight.
And on to the game is Fallis. Boyer back in. Porter as well. The turnaround, no. Here comes Lomax. The foul here. And we're going to get it on the floor. 64-38. 3 minutes almost gone by here in the fourth. Lomax rejected by Porter, and a foul.
Father Tolton is playing the rest of their bench.
Lomax to the line for 2. Back iron.
Boy, he's just had a tough night shooting the basketball. Nothing has been able to go down for Lomax.
He gets the free throw here. And surprisingly, they're not even pressing the bench. And another foul, silly foul there on Harvey. We got a 1-on-1 coming up. And looks like the Titans are going to do the same. And bring in their subs. So Hobson, Lomax, Lumpkins, and Johnson take a seat. And Hobson comes into the game now, along with Woods and Fight. And the basket by Fallis. And he gets the second free throw coming up. And he makes them both. 66-39. Here's Brady. Over to Witcher. Back to Hobson, over to Fight. Brady will take the jumper, gets the basket, and he'll get the foul to go along with it.
Nice shot by Brady. Had a guy in isolation. Broke a guy down, was able to get a shot.
So he'll get a free throw here. And we're trying to get the sub, he couldn't get it. Almost a steal there. And we got 3 seconds by Fretwell. And Lumpkins into the game now. Four and a half to go. Brady. Lumpkins, Hobson. Lucham Fight for the Titans. He'll take the jumper. Nope. And jump ball, and he's going to remain with the Titans. Hey, 66-42. Lucham. Over to Lumpkins. Brady knocks in the 3.
That young man named Brady, I could watch him shoot all day long.
Got a good stroke. Horschenmeyer, Porter. He'll take a 3. Said, I'll make one back for you.
Boy, nice step back 3 by Porter.
Brady. Over to Hobson.
Looks like Porter and Brady had a little conversation back and forth.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, either that or TikTok.
Here's Fallis. Over to Porter. Boyer. Horschenmeyer. Porter again being guarded by Brady. Fretwell in the corner. Loose ball. And now timeout. Our Father Tolton. 69-45 to count. 2:54 to go. 30-second timeout. Hey, folks, make sure that you go and check out the In the Zone Network today. Facebook.com/In the Zone Network for great content. You can also check out our wonderful shows that we posted up on Podomatic and now on Spotify. You can go to Twitter at NTZ Network and IG at In the Zone Network. City to city, state to state, worldwide, this is In the Zone, and this is the network. The A-Train Arlington Lane. Alongside with me is Palmer Alexander III and our special guest commentator, Kelsey McClure. And now the steal by Adam Brady. Porter thought he got the block, but instead he was called for the foul. Get a little jaw jacket between the two.
Well, Brady definitely wanted to give him a biscuit. But it seems like it's all fine.
Indeed. Free throw coming up. He knocks it in. Subs now coming in as they Trinity entering the bench now.
Kelsey, was you a talker on the court?
Oh, man, I'm still a talker on the court. But I'm also one of those players, you know, that I'm going to definitely let my game speak for itself. If you want to go back and forth, I for sure got a bucket for you and a little bit of I told you so right after.
Here's Porter. No. And the rebound is by Brady. Brady. Loose ball. That's over and back. Here is Fallis. Inside and the bucket. So it's always pleasant to see the bench when they getting involved too. You see they having the joy over on the sideline.
Well, it is definitely a joy to win. So.
Mitchell. Weaver. Brady. Inside. Get the basket. No. Good try by Woods. Here's Porter. Inside, tried to force it. Weaver gets his hands on it, and Brady gets it. Brady with the lay-in. Here's Porter. He'll take a three. And he'll hit it. 74-48. Here's Brady. Over to Weaver. He'll take it. And banks it in for three. I don't think he called glass either.
Nah, he called three, though, for sure.
74-51. Fallis over to Porter. He'll take another three. Here come the Titans. Loose ball. Fallis retrieves it. He tries to shoot it, and Weaver says, nah, not here. Fight into the ball game now. Rochester takes a seat. Here's Weaver. 74-51. Witcham down to 15 seconds. And you can hear on the sideline, Coach Osborne said no fouls.
Exactly.
And exactly what happened, there was a foul. So you just have a little bit of, a little disturbed by that one. So Witcham goes to the line to shoot a couple, or shoot the 1-and-1. Porter gets the rebound off the miss. Final seconds. And now Carey. Five seconds to go. Brady. Take the jumper over Porter. That won't go, and that'll do it. Final score, Father Tolton 74, Trinity Catholic 51. And we're going to take it over to Palmer Alexander with Coach Osborne.
Offs and I think we'll be just fine.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. Safe travel.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, guys, back to you.
All right, that's Palmer
Thank
Alexander.
you so much, brother.
Y'all be good.
Final score is 74-51. Father Tolton gets the win here, and for Trinity, they go to 0-18 on the season. In the finale here, and Father Tolton heading into the postseason at 11-7 mark. And it's a great season we had of sorts. And we want to thank Kelsey McClure for stopping by and blessing us with your presence here and giving some insight. You did wonderful, for sure.
Always, anytime. I appreciate you guys so much for having me, and I hope to be here with you guys again very, very soon. And
Palmer, grateful to have you on board, man. Thank you for coming through with us today.
Well, I'm grateful. Not only I'm grateful to be on this broadcast with a great group of people, I'm also grateful for biscuits.
maybe we need to go stop by and go grab some.
I already got the apple jelly.
Yeah, you got it? All right. Final score is 74-51. So for the A-Train Arlington Lane, for Kelsey McClure and Palmer Alexander, hey, we'll catch you next season. We hope. Thanks to Zulu Sports. Thankful to Michael Francis, who's doing a good job on the camera as always.
The man.
And Edwin Griner. Excellent job, man. And we couldn't do it without you guys. And we hope to bring more high school sports action to you from the St. Louis area and Missouri as we go along in the future. All right, so we'll step aside for just a little while. And we got coming up the ABA Final 8 Championship Tournament, which is hosted here in St. Louis. That's April the 15th through the 18th. And we hope that you get a chance to check us out when we are doing the action for that. Zulu Sports is doing it all here, folks. And it'll also be powered by the In the Zone Network. And so definitely want you guys to keep tuning into what we got going on with Zulu Sports. And hey, for just a little while, we'll see you in April for more great action all through Zulu Sports and the In the Zone Network.